Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some of the stocks that are on the move today. I'm Paul Sweeney alongside Lisa Mateo, and we're joined by Christina Aquino. Christine, what are you looking at?
Well, John Tucker mentioned it, Walmart, so let's talk about it more. Ticker WMT, currently shares are down more than 4%. And as John mentioned, it is the worst performer on the S&P 500. It really is because of that profit miss in the second quarter. So adjusted EPS came in at 68 cents, which is 6 cents below street estimates. They did, however, raise their sales guidance for the year. They're now looking for 3.75 to 4.75% growth this year versus a previous forecast of 3 to 4%. But analysts are mainly questioning how tariffs are going to impact their margins. We did hear from CFO John David Rainey saying that they have been absorbing higher costs for some goods, but they have had to raise their prices on other goods. And he's thinking that consumers are resilient, they can absorb those gains, and that they continue to gain market share across all income levels. Unfortunately, not enough to lift the share price today.
Yeah, their groceries, too, have been doing well. Like, I know a lot of people just go there just for the groceries because they're less expensive, too. Some good news for Boeing this morning.
Absolutely, Lisa. Boeing, ticker BA. So the share's actually not moving very much. It's basically flat at the moment. It was up a little bit earlier, but we did have Bloomberg News reporting exclusively that Boeing is heading closer toward finalizing a deal with China to sell as many as 500 aircraft. So that transaction, that would end a sales drought from Boeing to China, which stretches all the way back to 2017 when President Trump last visited. China's officials reportedly have already started consulting domestic airlines about how many aircraft they're going to need, but it is, of course, contingent on the trade relations between the two countries, and any hostilities that resurface could still make the deal fall apart. So wait and see.
One more.
Let's take a look at Palantir.
Go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
A lot of declines over the last 6 sessions. It's down 0.4% at the moment. But as of yesterday, it had a 6-session losing streak. That is the longest since April 2024. If it falls again today, then that would be the longest since March 2023. Big boon, though, for the short sellers. $73 billion in, or rather $1.6 billion in profit, according to data from S3 Partners.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.